Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. That is blue sky. That is the sun, would you believe it? It's warm, it's dry, they've got a nice cool breeze, and the silage trailers are on and ready to go, which can only mean one thing, that we are very close to starting to lift first cut silage. The last few days have been pretty on and off. There's been a lot of rain. Yesterday was a good drying day though, so we got out there today. Derek is out in the 942 and he is knocking down grass at an alarmingly quick rate. We're going to go and check in to see how that's going now. But yeah, everything is set up. The tractor's still on the rake. We're just kind of ready and raring to go. The forage is in the shed. And yeah, right now, he went out about an hour and a half ago and he's already flowing through one field. Can you believe that? The setup we have now with the disco butterfly mowers and the 942 is just a monster. He's absolutely flying along. I have some footage that you've probably already seen already of him working away. And we'll get some more brought along for you as well. But yeah, what a setup. The output we can achieve with this new Fendt is quite something. He's actually already into field number 2, just on our right here. We'll just swing in and see that, and then go and have a look at what he's knocked down already. But yeah, the idea is that he's going to keep going through this land here, and then we're going to head back over towards the cattle yard on the smaller fields as well. This will be left down for the day, because it's still probably a little wet. And we'll come back and we'll really crack on with it over tomorrow. Back end of tomorrow we might start lifting silage, hopefully. But yeah, we are going. As you can see, it's just a behemoth of a machine. It really, really is. There's not much grass on this first cut. We are going to be getting after it for a second cut and possibly even a third towards the back end if we can. But yeah, ultimately we are just trying to get after it. We've got a lot of ground that we can get into, some of which we might well actually be turning into a barley crop after this part of the rotation, so we'll see. But yeah, he's flowing. We are going to be taking over a little bit, just have a bit of a go in the Fendt there to see what it's like. I spoke to Derek before and he said he's absolutely flying along and thinks it's just unstoppable, really, I think his words were. So we need to make the most of that. We're getting the big fields knocked out first now. I'm going to take it down towards some of the smaller paddocks. But here he comes, flying through. It's just such a behemoth of a tractor. We had it on the power harrow just the other day there, and it never failed there once. But yeah, as you can see, it's just, well, he's flying. Absolutely flying. So that's really good. Like I said, we've done this field. On the other, in the middle is a field of spring barley. On the far side there, we're going to have a field of another field of grass that we're going to have a look at, which should be all done. And yeah, as you can see, 6 headlands there so far. I think he's probably going to do 9 in total, which just gives plenty of turning room. I've always done 9 really. And it just means when you've got trailers and rakes in the same field. Oh, we need to tidy this bit up in the corner, huh? That's not very good. But yeah, when we have trailers and rakes turning around the same area, it just gives us plenty of space in which to get cracking on. Yeah, we'll just jump out here and have a look at him as he comes flying past on this third route. And as you can see, when the Fendt will come past you here, barely even sounds like it's been pushed at all. Oh my word, just incredible. What a beast. 9.5 meters wide and one single pass there with the class disco mowers. So yeah, we used to have 2 mowers on the go, front and side mounted there. We're coming in just over 6, so we've really upped our output there and making ourselves a much more efficient operation. And now we're just going to swan along here. Have a look, see what's going on in this field over here, see how much grass we've got on the deck. Like I say, we are going to be taking over from Derek at some point very shortly. He's going to go and have a break, and I also just want to have half an hour just to try out the Fendt on the mowers, really. But this is the first field he came into. Similar levels of grass here, but as you can see, this field was knocked down in not quite an hour, he told me, which is just phenomenal. There were days gone by where this would have taken half a day. But yeah, really looking quite impressive there. And it's going to be a good season. The guys are raring to go there. We're at an impasse now with any other work, really. We're just waiting for the silage to get cracking on. But yeah, ultimately, it's all looking good. What we're going to do is leave this here until we take over from Derek. and then we'll go and have a little bit of a blast with the mowers from the in-cab perspective, really. We've had it from the air, from the drone. Let's see what it looks like in-cab. Alright, so Derek's going to stay in the truck there, I think, and we're going to go and just jump straight on into... Well, just, I mean, look at it. It's just like every farmer's dream, really. Okay. What we'll do... let's go forward here. I think I got it so it's set up right now. Coming in about 12-13 miles an hour with the mowers on. GPS point is set, so our AB line is in, so we're going to start at the very top here. Square off this edge, I reckon. And get ourselves all in there. Just the raw power, and actually what we'll do... Let's just take care of this bit up here. Derek says he's just trying to get used to the turning radius of the new setup, really. But we'll get this all knocked down. It doesn't really matter because I bring the rig through it all anyway. So we have all the hydraulics set up there as well. And what we're going to do is just turn on the AB line, and we'll get straight into here. There it goes. And yeah, so the hydraulics are all set up. So when we're in here with the mower. I press go on the joystick here, and it will lift the hydraulics up according to the timing that I have set up on the tractor there, really. So makes it nice and easy, slows down the engine a little bit, the revs at least, and the transmission speed, so we can turn around, get back into it. So yeah, it's a very nice steady transition, really. We're going to just square off this little dog leg of the field, see how that gets on, and then yeah, I'm going to be flying along here. And what I think we'll do again is just come right into this corner. That's my GPS saying we're in the corner again. Senses where we are in relation to the edge of the field. So where we need to be in terms of lifting up our gear as well. Perfect stuff. Quite the view looking out the front there. You can only just see, thank God for the safety markers on the corner of the mower there, because you can't even see the thing apart from that, really. But yeah, that's it, powering the way through there. We're currently cycling along at about 1645 RPM, coming in about 12-13 miles an hour with ease. You can keep the speed up as well, uphill, downhill, no problem at all. Very rarely feel it. Through this square off this last little piece. What we'll do as well, just come all the way up. Such a smooth ride in here with the suspension on the cab as well. Beautiful to drive. What I'm going to do actually is just get back around, tie that end up. Elsewhere, we were able to get the cover crop all drilled, or the game crop all drilled, which was wonderful. Oh, you've taken the wrong line there. Back you come, son. Something that we were desperately looking, well, I was certainly desperately looking to try and get done before harvest started, so it's great to have that one ticked off the list. And yeah, we're able to, we're looking into, I had the idea of maybe putting some fodder beet into there, but we'll see. It might just go into a cover crop anyway and be left for the summer. But yeah, surely that is definitely an idea or a concept that we're looking into. Just look at how much we're taking off in one pass here. It's just mammoth. Really, really is. Easy to see why we're knocking down so many acres in a single hit here, that's for sure. So we do need to start looking into some of the custom work that we usually do, see what the deal is with that, because yeah, we don't have enough ground of our own certainly to keep a setup like this going. We do have to rely on getting a little bit else from elsewhere. There we go. But yeah, ultimately it's not, it's going to be a good year. We'll get through a lot this way as well. I'm excited to keep challenging the 942 as well, see what else we can put into it. The most impressive thing, because the whole team now are used to fencing, used to the way a fence is operated and how we can utilize the efficiency of it and the technology inside the vehicle. But it's just the power at the disposal of this 942, which is the most impressive feature. It's certainly the feedback I've been getting from the team, at least. There we go. We'll just tidy up these loose little ends. That'll give Derek a chance to finish his coffee, and I think we'll probably be handing it back over to him as well. So, nice little workout for the Fent here, for myself in the Fent more than anything. The Fent's not really struggling with it at all. Let's get that little bit there as well. And then, yeah, this is Silage 20 off and running. So keep an eye on where this is going to go. Like I say, in the next few days, we'll be coming back in to lift this, I would imagine. Well, certainly that's going to be the plan, weather permitting. It looks like we're going to have a nice, decent break in the weather as well. So we should be good to get it all done. For now, though, what we'll do, just knock off all of the front and rear PTO there. Done. And we'll come to a stop. Perfect. So that's going to be it for us today. It's just a short a video really to give you a bit of an understanding of the Mower Mans duties today and what he's driving. Derek's a very happy driver, let's put it that way. So we'll leave it here. Thank you ever so much for watching this latest episode of the Farm Manager Blogs. I've been John. I hope you have enjoyed, and we'll see you all in the next one.